Nathan with MMA Futures here today. I am joined by the one, the only Magma Green. How are you doing this morning, man?
What's going on, King?
Not much, man. Not much. Getting ready for a fight on Saturday, man. What does it mean for you to be here right now?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I've been doing this for a while. Been competing since like 2015, 2016. Been blessed to train with some of the best athletes in the world, man. And now headlining a card hosted by Zach coming. Still got my guy Jason High in my corner, one of my coach, one of my other best friends. So full circle. It's just time to show out and do what we came to do. Excited about it all.
Well, I mean, how did you get to where you are in your MMA career at this point? What did it take to get here? What brought you here?
So man, crazy. So I came up. I was playing college football. Played college football at Coffeyville. And then I was didn't never redshirt. Played first year, second year. Went out to Iowa. Played some ball. I got hurt. Finished up. Played. Came home. Played semi-pro for the Kansas City Brigade. Was fortunate to play on our indoor team, and then that whole organization kind of went down, and then I played some semi-pro after that, blew my knee out, and then MMA was starting to come up. Jason High was in the UFC. Or wasn't in. I don't even think he was UFC yet. I think he was coming up. Kraus was still coming up. All the OGs, Zach, Rob Kimmons was around, Bobby Volker, Andrew Tyson. So Andrew Tyson was my best friend, and I was into marketing, and I had started my business and my career in entertainment, and I was performing, one day at Riot Room in Kansas City, which was a bar, and he was like, I got on stage, and I was like, he was there to support me, and Andrew Tyson is a 11-0 amateur, 6-0 pro right now, still undefeated mixed martial artist, and he came to support and see me as my best friend, and he was like, "Man, you killed it." He was like, "It's time to get your ass back in the gym." So, um, I was a little out of shape. I started picking up a little weight, but I loved what I was doing. I love marketing. I love business. I'm a businessman. I own Major Pack, cannabis culture company here in Kansas City. So, business has always been my big focus. I feel like that's what a lot of the young guys are missing. And I've always made a business out of everything I do. And so, um, I got into the MMA. Well, I was actually helping him with management and booking some of his fights and doing camera and videography for him. And after that, he told me, I need to come to the gym. He was training at ATTHD under Jason High and LC Davis. And I remember I went and did some videography for him a couple times. He was also boxing with Melvin Wesley, who's my cousin. And uh, after that, I literally I didn't never look back. Like, I went to the gym one time, used some gear. LC gave me some gloves. Jason gave me some shin guards, and the rest is history, man. Like, I was just like, oh God, this is it. So you know, um, so that was actually how I really jumped into the MMA game.
Man, you said something that I find very important there is you talk about how you bring business to everything you do. And I think that's something that a lot of, especially the young fighters, lack these days is understanding how to promote and stuff like that. I mean, unfortunately, you weren't able to fight your last fight. Your guy didn't show up at the last moment. You were still able to go out, talk to your fans, tell them why you weren't there. I think made everybody a little bit happier that way. And you had a lot of fans there because of the way that you run yourself as a business. If you could give somebody a piece of advice as a fighter, what would it be as far as marketing yourself and being your own business?
I'm so sorry. One thing that I like to say is that business is everything, and um, we all the internet and cell phones and the social media make the glitz and glamour, make the camera makes it look better than it is. But when that camera goes off, you still yourself, And I mean, we're in this to make money, to better ourselves, to feed our families, and things of that nature. And so, I come up in an era where we didn't have the cell phones, and we didn't have all this social media crap, and really making money and really having to learn to talk to people and look them in the eyes and stuff like that, and creating relationships was the big wave, not just going on there being flashy, somebody seeing you and then you made it, the real quote unquote overnight celebrity. I come from an era where that overnight celebrity's been grinding for 10, 12 years, 15 years, and then now it's like, well, damn, he just came up. And it's like, nah, bro, that guy is known, and, he knows everybody, all the guys, respected in the industry know me, and so I really just say to these guys, man, be about your paper and be about yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to take care of you. Start your LLC. It doesn't cost you nothing. Create a business with yourself because you're a walking billboard. You are a business, and if you think of yourself like that, then you can live like that. And so everybody on my team, we're very business oriented. I've been working and had the same guys on my team since 2005, 2006. All my guys, and we've done nothing but grow in every realm of business that we're in, whether it's starting our cannabis culture company or whether it's me fighting. Like, they all support me, I support them. We own a video, not even just videography, audio engineering and videography company as well, that's very well respected in the community. Like my photographer, she just did the draft. She did the Kelsey show. She does, I mean, we do a whole lot of stuff here in the city too. So, it's just important for you to really find ways for you to make money in your sleep and let people see that you're not just the guy performing. You are the show, and that's what I try to be. I try to be the show.
I got you. Um, so that kind of leads to another question: is obviously you're very much an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about some of the advantages and the disadvantages to being an entrepreneur and trying to lead a fight career.
Just like right now, man. I mean, sometimes I'm tired, bro. I'll give it to you. Like, I just don't quit. Like, the day you rest to be the day I die. Like, I'm going full circle. I'm putting on the Major Cannabis Expo. This is the second year of our expo. Last year we had 4,000 people come out. Hosted it at the Hy-Vee Arena, which is our old Kemper Arena in Kansas City. Now it's at the T-Mobile Center. We're expecting 10,000 plus. We got Juicy J coming out, so I'm grinding for that. Booking artists. I'm hosting meetings, two or three meetings a week consistently, and then booking these companies. I'm going to trade shows, recruiting other companies. I'm going out of town. So, like, bro, I'm always, on the go. So yes, it's fun. Yes. Am I rich in life? And, do I feel good and have things that I want? Yes. Am a lot of the time I'm tired? Yes. You know what I mean? But, God gives me a way to do it all, and I juggle it, and he gives me strength, and brother, like, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. You know what I mean? I love to put on for the city. I love being a part of this blossoming city. I love helping my team. I love to be the king for my team, and so everybody's like, this is what we're doing. Like, I really enjoy what I do. So never will you see me cry or bitch about, damn it, like, this sucks. I've got to go to a meeting, and then, damn, I got a meeting with Nate, and damn, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning and have had practice and just had to get a physical. And I live on one side of the town and drove to the other. Like, I'm just not a complainer, bro. So, uh, uh,
Man, much respect, man. I know the struggles. I know the life, man. I trust me. I understand.
yeah.
A little bit back to MMA, man. I mean, obviously you're just turning pro. Obviously the later stages of your career. Tell me a little bit about kind of, the decision to go pro. A little bit later in your career. Kind of, what are your goals with the sport at this point?
Um, so I decided to go pro because I mean, it's just it was time to level up. You know, I love testing myself. I love testing my ability. I love seeing, where I can top out at. And I'm very healthy. I've been blessed. I have, a lot of guys get in it and they get roughed up or they get hurt and get injured. And I've you know been blessed to not have had those injuries and stuff. I've been nicked up and beat up, of course, but um, it's just test, man. I, I'm not out here trying to prove to nobody. This is for me. Like at the end of the day, this is about Mac. This is Mac's world, my journey. You know, I know how to fight. My water's deep. The shit I've been through in my life, like I'm 39 years old, bro. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. I got a kid, a little daughter. And like my life hasn't been the easiest, but I make it the best. So it's not a fight. It's not a physical fight. It's just what I do. It's competing. It's competition. It's high level competition. So I love that. I just planned on seeing what I could do and test my body and test my mind and test my strengths. That's all. That's what I really want to do. What I can
Okay.
do.
Well, I guess the last thing I got for you, man. Tell me, number one, what should we expect to see Saturday night? Why should we tune in? And why should they hop on MMA Futures Live and watch that pay per view?
Yo, everybody hop on MMA Futures live. You know what time it is. Snatching that body like a bag from the what it is, man. I ain't gonna be out there. This ain't even emotional. I know it's been a lot of rah rah and talk, but at the end of the day, we know what time it is. You know what I mean? I know the type of man I am. I know what type of man he is. I looked in that man's eyes. I already know what's up. So it's all good. This is sport. I'm humble about it. We're gonna go get the bag. We're gonna go home. We're gonna be successful. Yeah. So tune in, man. It's gonna be fun though. This one for me is gonna be fun. The last one was real fun too. I got the Xbox logo and all that on my opponent. That was fun too. This one's gonna be fun too. This one gonna be fun. So mark my words. This is worlds of fun, right here. So tune in. MMA Futures Live. Magmo Green main event. Synergy card. Major pack. Pack.
Man, thanks, man. This is, you just saw Macmo Green, man. This is a guy that you definitely want to pay attention to. He puts on a fight.
For sure, man. For sure. Thank you for having me, Nate. I really appreciate it, man. I love what you do for the community, man. And MMA Futures has opened a lot of light to a lot of the athletes. You know what I mean? It's cool to have this broadcasting network, that's like rocking with everybody. So, appreciate it. Appreciate Mac, the whole Synergy team, Chris. Appreciate my coaches. Shout out to my major pack team. Up, baby. Let's get it.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much.